Nickole!
Are you
You
okay?
dead?
Huh?
You dead?
Yeah.
Sanka, you dead? Well, wake up, baby, because it's the Awkward and Doing It Wrong podcast. Didn't have time to look up what episode it is, so I guess you got to use your fucking imagination or look at the title. My name is Travis. That's Flame Wheel.
That's me.
And that's Sleepy Nickole.
Hey guys.
And she's very sleepy.
Very sleepy.
And we are gathered here today to run it back.
To run it back.
Because it's been a lot of weeks.
It's been several weeks. You might even say it's been 6 weeks.
And we got one episode coming for you, and then we're taking another week off because we do that.
God damn it.
But anyway, Flame Wheel, Nickole, whoever wants to take off, whoever wants to go first, how have you been?
Go for it, Flame.
Alright, so it's episode 28, in case you were curious.
Oh, well,
That took me like 27 extra clicks.
yeah. I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, with that attitude, shit. Pretty much the only thing that really happened was it finally got cold here for like a day. And I did a bunch of computer upgrades, so like now my fans are quieter and my case has wheels again. So it's a wheel case wheel.
Yeah.
I flipped the power supply upside down so it blows out the bottom, but the fan never turns on. So it's super quiet for being like a super cool case. So kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
What about you, Nickole?
I don't have anything interesting.
You gotta, come on now.
It's been a month.
Nope.
Your toe fell off.
My toenail. That was old news, wasn't it?
That was
Not the last podcast.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? I feel like we talked about that.
No.
You
Right.
talked about it falling on your toe, but you didn't talk about it coming off.
Oh, my toenail came off. Listen, I'm not excited about it anymore. It's been gone for a while. I mean, I have a toenail there. It's just slowly growing in. That's
That'd
it.
be annoying, right?
Yeah, my toe doesn't look very pretty, but it hasn't looked pretty since July, so what do I care?
And a lot like Nickole, I have nothing going on because my life is nothing.
See that face?
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
We don't even have cookies.
I wish we did, though. I may. Wait, no. They're Nutri-Grain bars. Never mind.
Those are like vaguely cookie adjacent.
Like Fig Newton fruit cookies,
Huh.
but without the fig.
What?
I don't know.
Like nothing like a fig.
I mean, I tried my best, you know.
There was effort put forth.
Effort was there.
Totally the best.
Effort was there. That's all that matters. But anyway, so that was a good beginning. We've been gone for a month, and all of us are pieces of shit to do nothing.
What?
Well, Flame's not. Me and Nickole are pieces of shit who do nothing.
What?
Yep.
I blame football season.
Listen. It's more important to me, okay? The Dolphins are good.
I feel sad. Nah, so if we do get to the point where we're still managed to be doing this in a year, we'll probably take football season off next year.
Either off or move the day.
Yeah.
Well, we got a year. We got a year to figure this plan out. It's, supply and demand. We'll see what people thinks.
I don't even have supplies.
Or demands.
I have a few demands.
Well, yeah,
We are the worst planners ever, so...
Listen, we don't think further ahead. Listen, we ask each other on Sunday at about 4 o'clock Eastern if we're doing the podcast at 6. Like, we wait till the last second. And if one of us decides, no, we're kind of tired, guess what? There's no podcast. It doesn't happen. Just how it works. I'm sorry. You can call us what you want. We've put a lot of content up, though.
Yeah, so if you want to call us things, there's a comment section below. Call us anything nice you want.
Yeah.
Please?
There's a lot of reviews. There's a lot of reviews coming. There's a lot of reviews coming.
When does Assassin's Creed come out? Is that Thursday?
The 10th.
The 10th. Okay. I gotta buy that.
Indeed. So Tuesday. The Tuesday after.
Tuesday's a weird day. Normally they release games on like a Thursday.
Tuesday or Friday. Literally, Watch Dogs is the only Thursday game I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. I consider midnight.
Yeah,
Thursday.
That's Friday.
It's Friday, but is it really?
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
By the letter of the law, you're wrong. That is how days work.
No. I don't want it to work this way.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Daylight savings time got me fucked up, bro. I wasn't ready.
It still hasn't messed with me. I still am undefeated against daylight savings time.
So fucking dumb.
It actually,
be like the third or fourth law I repealed if I ever became president for a day.
It actually worked in my favor because I was able to start stream earlier and finish the game right as my game was starting. So without that extra hour, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Ah, nice.
So
gotta watch that.
Daylight savings time is A-okay for me.
What?
I don't think it's ever bothered me.
It doesn't.
Because
it's on a Sunday.
Maybe.
I'm sure if it was on like a Wednesday, you'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake. But it's on a weekend, so it's like, eh. But some people like Flame take like a week or days for it to correct themselves.
Look, man, my circadian rhythm is already shit. It only gets worse.
I don't even know what words you're saying.
I said the wrong word, but it starts with a C.
I was gonna say your locust rhythm is.
Yes, my locust
rhythm.
That's
what a cicada is.
It takes 17 years for them things to breed and come on the ground to make all that noise to fuck for a week or two and then die again.
I believe the word you were looking for is circadian.
Yeah, that word.
I was gonna go with cunt because you said C word.
Oh no, I'm not that at all. That doesn't affect sleep schedule, I don't think, unless you have really rude neighbors.
Well, you never know. But here we are. It's story time.
Story time.
We have a lot of stories.
Yeah, we do. So we'll start with the my favorite one from. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, for this bad boy. So Polk County Sheriff's Office deputies have arrested a suspect who attempted to carjack 4 vehicles. A report came in at 7:45 a.m. Friday of a car crash.
Mm-hmm.
And then the driver fled on foot. During the first attempted carjacking, the sheriff said that the suspects ran up to a gray Chevy Colorado parked at a pump at a Marathon gas station and tried to get inside. The female driver was pumping gas at the time and sprayed him with gas from the hose when she saw him trying to get into her car.
That's what I would do.
Light a match, blow the car up.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
you want it so bad, you can have it.
Hello, darkness. Oh, but that's only the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie say the suspect then jumped into another victim's car that was parked nearby. The sheriff said that the owner of the van was standing outside the Alfred Grocery and Gas, so it must be just a bunch of gas stations really close to each other, when he saw the suspect. The owner of the car, who has a concealed weapon permit, drew his gun, pointed it at the subject. I turned around, I took off running towards my vehicle, I pulled my firearm out and pointed it at the windshield, and I screamed at him to get out of my vehicle. He did immediately, and I disengaged.
Get off my lawn.
So now this man has been threatened with a gun and is highly flammable.
They should have flammed him.
But it continues.
I would have stopped after the first one.
Right. You'd think, maybe this is not the best choice. But this is Florida, so...
That's true. We have a couple
good
Floridas.
Choices are not normally made.
No. As a Dolphins fan of 25 years, I can concur.
So, after attempting 2 carjackings, he jumped off of an overpass causing a box truck to slam on its brakes to avoid hitting him. The box truck was then rear-ended by a semi-truck.
Oh.
Oh God.
Nobody's dead yet, though. Nobody dies.
Not
Promise.
yet.
Yet. You said yet like somebody is dead.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, wait, we're not dead yet.
You said somebody dies.
No.
Yet.
I said no one has died.
You said
Yet.
no one's
Yet.
died yet, but wait,
Well, yeah,
there's
yeah.
more. I heard that.
That's a spoiler.
Look, nobody's gonna die, I promise.
Uh-huh. If somebody dies, I want $5.
Okay. I don't even have $5 to give you.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, the Florida Highway Patrol is investigating both of these crashes in addition to an earlier hit-and-run crash caused right before the attempted carjacking.
Hmm.
All right.
I
A
think
driver of a green Chevy pickup who witnessed the two trucks crash pulled over onto the side to help. And then the dude who's been trying to steal these cars tries to get in the back seat of that car.
Oh my fucking God.
Deputy says the truck doors were locked, so the man ran across I-4 to the other shoulder. So this guy has gone to the gas station, tried to steal a car, got doused with gasoline, tried to steal another, had a gun pointed at him, jumps off an overpass, causes a car pileup, then attempts to break into another car.
they should have just lit him on fire and got it over with.
Right. Well,
Or he
no one
could've
knew
just
he
ran
was
him
going to
over.
continue on this death spiral.
That guy should have just shot him.
Right. Would have ended everything, I guess.
Right?
Or I would have lit the whole gas station on fire.
Yeah, you would have.
That's what would have happened if I lit him on fire at the gas station. So
So he ran across to the other shoulder and got into the passenger car of a Chevy Equinox, whose driver had also stopped to help. The driver of the Equinox took the keys out of the ignition and jumped out of the car.
Right? Like any normal
Deputies who had
person.
just responded to the area about the guy who got doused in gasoline found the complainant. He was placed in the back of a patrol car. He then kicked out the rear window and tried to escape.
Oh my fucking God.
classic.
And here's what the sheriff said. This violent convicted felon was bound and determined to forcibly steal a car that morning. But our citizen said, not today.
Not today.
That's how I read it. I don't know if that's how he said it.
Not today. No, no, no.
Oh, wow. You got to hear this guy's rap sheet.
He's rapping?
No. We do have a story about a rapper next, though.
No, okay.
According to the police department, he has 6 felonies and 4 misdemeanors.
Mm.
Aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, firearm. His previous charges were attempted murder, downgraded to aggravated battery,
Jesus.
possession of cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, firing a missile into a dwelling, which I'm assuming is probably an arrow, not a ballistic missile.
Fucking, where'd he get a missile launcher?
And driving while license canceled, suspended, or revoked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you had all those other big ones, but that last one's oh, that's pretty pedestrian.
Yeah, they should. Like I said, all this could have been solved. More of the story: if anybody's like this, just light them on fire. Problem solved.
Just blow up your car, it's fine.
It's fine. Listen, he was trying to break in. You were protecting yourself. Get a new one. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of insurance coverage for that.
Yeah, right.
You did what? Oh, I blew it up.
Accidentally ignited a guy. Be a farmer's commercial. Attempted carjacking gone wrong.
Some guy was trying to steal it, so I just blew it up.
Well, guess what? He won't steal it next time, will he?
Lesson learned, lesson stay and learned. So speaking of rappers, rapper arrested after bragging about unemployment fraud in videos.
Oh my God.
This guy goes by the name of Nuke Bizzle.
Oh, so I'm from. Oh, man. Okay.
illegally obtained $1.2 million in jobless benefits.
Here we go.
Yeah. A rapper who boasted in music videos about getting rich by fraudulently applying for unemployment has been accused of using stolen identities to obtain $1.2 million in jobless benefits. You know, normally when you rap about things, you can kind of like, what's the word? Embellish the truth a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe don't admit to defrauding the federal government or even the state government. It's a terrible idea.
Well, yeah, you're kind of a moron at that point. Light him on fire, too.
He is charged with 3 felonies: access device fraud, aggravated identity theft, and interstate transport of stolen property. He's facing up to 22 years in prison. He lives in Los Angeles. Used stolen identities to apply for unemployment benefits through the California Employment Development Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office of Central District of California said. The money was distributed as part of a federal program for self-employed workers, independent contractors, and others who found themselves without a safety net during the virus pandemic. The authorities said that 92 debit cards, that's a lot of debit cards, loaded with a total of more than $1.2 million in benefits were mailed to the address that he had access to in Beverly Hills. So basically, dude rapped about committing all this fraud, and then someone went, at the state level and was like, let's look into this. This is a little suspicious. And as they dug deeper, they're like, this guy had all the stuff mailed to the same address for all of these people.
Fucking moron.
Like a brain genius.
A brain genius?
Yeah.
Is there other kinds?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Penis genius?
No.
That's your
penis never gets you happiness. Can't tell you from experience.
Yeah, well, and plus you got to be born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline, you know.
Maybe. So when he was arrested, he had 8 debit cards on him, 7 which were not his.
Yeah, the guy's a moron. The moral of today's podcast is people are stupid.
Well, yeah, I don't bring you intelligent
every day.
criminal stories.
That's every podcast, but we're stupid too. Well, I'm stupid. Everybody else can speak for themselves. So.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Thanks.
I make pretty stupid decisions.
Thanks, Nickole. I appreciate it.
No problem. I think it's everybody makes stupid decisions sometimes.
Yeah, but not in the first 2 stories. They're just morons. And that's fine if you want to be stupid. You'll eventually go to jail. It's fine.
All right. So the next story, I'm not sure that I went over yet. I've got another I just need to poop stories.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. A Yakima, so this is Washington State, man is under arrest and facing a dozen serious drug and identity theft charges after what began with a bicycle missing a light. They saw a man riding down the avenue without a light on his bicycle. The officer said he decided to stop the man to talk to him about the importance of having a light on his bicycle on a dark road at night. After the officers turned on the emergency lights, they say the man didn't pull over and instead tried to get away, making multiple turns and pedaling his bike extremely fast.
There we go.
I have some bad news, bro. Bicycle, oddly enough, not faster than a police car.
He should have just took it off and chucked the bike at the police car.
Oh, through the windshield so they can chase him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to get away on foot, and I bet the cops are faster than you.
Well, then you have a backup bike planted somewhere. I don't know.
That's a lot of thinking for these.
That's a lot of planning.
Listen,
when you find out what they found on him afterwards, you'll understand that thinking isn't probably his best.
Was it meth?
Oh, it's a lot of drugs.
Oh, good.
He threw so he got 7 blocks doing this. Jesus. And then he ditched his bike, threw a backpack on the ground, and began running. The police say the man tripped, probably onto their boots, trying to jump a 3-foot fence. and the officer yelled he'd use his taser if he kept running. At the point, officer says he put his heads up exclaiming, "I just need to poop!" In searching his bag, they said he tossed away. Police found 3 different cell phones, brass knuckles, a pill cutter, $240 in counterfeit currency marked prop only, well over 100 blue Oxycontin pills laced with fentanyl.
Jesus.
Oh God. That is 2 of the worst drugs ever combined together.
Right?
As far as like opium is concerned.
That's fucking...
That style drug.
That's hard stuff.
Yeah.
That hard, bro.
Yeah, a lot harder than the rapper committing fraud.
Yeah, he's just a moron.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Damn.
9 Suboxy strips, which are Suboxone? I don't know what that is. 2 pipes, a scale, numerous knives, and some suspicious checks. Jesus. The checks are the problem.
Absolutely.
So he faces 4 charges of possession with intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, 5 counts of possession of stolen property, and 2 counts of identity theft.
That'll do it. Why are people so stupid?
I don't know, but it makes this podcast more interesting.
Well, you're not wrong.
You don't want me to wing it.
Isn't that what we do anyway?
Well,
Kinda.
that's what we are doing right now, actually. Yeah.
Just winging it. You act like we have any kind of structure around here. We just talk about dumbasses in the world.
Well, you know. Alright. Next one we got. So this one happened, this was like actually a high profile thing. You know, we talked about a while back the lawmaker who got caught fucking his secretary on the Zoom call.
Absolutely.
So we have a guy who got suspended from a major newspaper for deciding to jack off during a Zoom call.
Oh my God, why?
Listen, when you need to do it, it's time.
I don't think that's...
No. Oh, come on!
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so the problem I have, and we could get into the story, but basically, fuck child decided he needed to masturbate during a Zoom call. Now, I don't know about you, but can definitely say beyond reasonable doubt, Flamewheel has definitely not masturbated at work. That has not happened.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're working from home and you're on a Zoom call, probably not the time to get it on with yourself.
I mean, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, just maybe, do that on your off hours like a normal human being. And definitely don't do it with a webcam pointed at you, even if you think it's off. You know what I mean? It goes back to our same story, or the story of the guy jacking off after strip. Bro, don't jack off at the computer with a webcam, unless that's what you do for a living. Like, it's not. They frown on that for some reason.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's why you just don't turn the webcam on.
Right. They just don't have one. Like you. Neither one of us have that.
Or you could just not jack off on the Zoom call.
Yeah, you could just not jack off while you're at work on a Zoom call.
But why? People are dumb. We know this.
You know,
Listen, if you're working from home, you can always wait till after the Zoom call.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just get off the phone and just, at that point, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You can just get your frustrations out, if you will.
Yeah, but no, you shouldn't. Whatever you're doing, just stop it.
Please.
For the love of God, cut it out.
I feel like these people are just like getting their Zoom calls confused with like Omegle or something. Like, oh, wrong website. Whoops.
My bad.
My bad.
Ignore me.
Oh, I didn't mention that I'm a chatterbait celebrity at nighttime.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I thought I was on a different tab.
My bad.
I thought I was on a different tab as a great excuse.
Seriously,
I can upload stream to the wrong button.
Yeah. Oh man. What do we do with people?
Put them
Throw
all
them
in
in the
jail.
volcano.
Oh yeah, or that.
My punishment's a little more severe, I guess. Probably not best.
Why not? Fuck them.
You have a good point there.
We don't want to do that.
No. We definitely don't want to fuck this guy. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. I don't. Not if
Whole
they're doing
lot of
that in
dope.
Zoom calls.
Thank God I don't have a job like that.
Right.
Or I mean, like again,
Um,
like just turn your fucking just turn your webcam off. Make it.
No, not even that. Just don't do it.
Just don't fucking do it.
I'm just saying, if you have to, if it's needed, which
It's never masturbating at work is never needed.
I don't think that's a need.
It's
Ever.
never a need.
You don't know their life.
Yes.
Unless they have a written note from their doctor,
So
I highly fucking
Can
doubt
you
it.
imagine that? Can you imagine that note? He must masturbate.
He has to like every 2 hours. So
Excuse me, sir. You heard me.
Well, he was real worried that if he has an erection lasting more than 4 hours, he needs to consult a doctor. So
That's true. That's
take care of that immediately.
That's real shit.
Safety first.
You don't fuck around with that stuff. Masturbate away, sir.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're getting that letter, bro.
I don't know. Some doctors are pretty shady. They'll give you a letter for fucking anything.
I need a doctor's note.
My oh my.
So, this takes us over to Britain. To Hull, no less.
The home of the bear. Of Flair.
Of the bear. So, a Hull businessman rips off newspapers. Is the headline. You're like, it's not really that serious, you think? A series of minor thefts in early September had Lakes area store clerks scratching their heads. Newspaper racks were empty, storefront vending boxes were cleaned out, and copies of September 2nd Dickinson County News were hard to come by, just 24 hours after the weekly paper was distributed throughout. Oh, I'm wrong. This isn't Hull, Britain. This is Hull, Iowa.
But not the home.
Misinformed the populace.
Not the home. Not the home of the Flair Bear.
Not the home of the Flair Bear. He would be miserable. About the same kind of weather, though.
I don't know. It's pretty cold there.
No, it's pretty cold in Iowa. I'm joking.
How dare you?
So, owner of the Foreign Candy Company in Hull was charged with fifth-degree theft. He had been caught on camera removing stacks of the newspaper without paying for them around 12:49 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, lunchtime?
I like lunch.
Yeah.
Me too. Cornerstone management in the criminal complaint said the stacks of papers were valued at about $20. So this dude stole like $20 of papers. But the reason why will amuse. The manager also told Dickinson County News that the store staff had been wondering why they had a number of other businesses along the area's main highway were suddenly sold out of the newspaper that day.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he stealing newspapers?
I gotta find it. It's probably buried at the bottom.
He needs something to masturbate with.
No,
my God.
I literally read it.
Oh, that was it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is good content.
I'm sorry. This article's like 20 fucking pages for no fucking reason.
They really care about.
They are describing in minutia fucking level of detail this motherfucker like stealing fucking papers. Like he went to the machine and then he put a coin in and then he stole all the papers.
Isn't that how you get a paper?
And then, well, yeah, but you're only supposed to grab one. You're not supposed to grab the whole pile.
Maybe he really likes reading.
Maybe.
Doubtful. Maybe he's just a pile of garbage. . 'Cause
Ah, there we go. His name appeared on page 3 of said newspaper. The businessman had been charged with fifth-degree theft and trespassing, both misdemeanors, after stealing a political yard sign from a resident the night of July 26th.
That's why he was stealing the newspapers?
Yeah, he didn't want anyone to know that he had stolen a yard sign.
Oh, Jesus. That's stupid.
Why would somebody steal a yard sign anyway? Who fucking cares?
And he didn't like which politician was on said sign.
Well,
People
I figured that, but that's just who cares?
It's literally stupid that people are doing that, like ripping signs out of other people's yards.
Yeah.
And so then they're getting like cut because people are taping blades to the signs or mouse traps to the signs, and so when they try to steal it, they get fucked up.
Well, like a sign is, I doubt a road sign has ever encouraged anybody to vote one way or the other. I could be wrong, but I suspect that no. You're just announcing your political affiliation if you're putting it on your yard.
Absolutely. People are weird.
I just don't get it.
I don't like people. They piss me off. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. People be stupid, bro.
Oh yeah. Speaking of stupid people, the trend continues. 3 men blew up an ATM in a Chinese takeout restaurant in Philadelphia while the establishment was still open, and they were unable to get the cash.
As you do.
The men entered the Golden Chinese American Takeout restaurant in Northeast Philadelphia shortly after 9 p.m. Friday and ordered food, police said, and then placed some kind of explosive device which damaged the ATM and the window and knocked items off the shelf on the counter, the police said. The 3 went back into the establishment but were unable to remove the cash box from inside the damaged ATM. The 3 then fled, 1 on a bicycle and 2 on foot.
Wow. What a fucking asshole. Why would you just leave him? Later, losers. Should have brought a bike.
Yeah, the 2 guys on foot were not happy. Oddly enough, they weren't arrested yet, so, as of the news story. And I think that's the worst part about all these stupid stories is that we never actually get to we never get to find out the conclusion.
Well, it's not a movie.
Just kind of just sitting there wondering, like, what happened? Why did they want to try and steal it? Were they intending to actually get the food after they blew up the ATM?
I'd be pissed if they weren't. It's a waste of Chinese food. What are you doing?
Right?
God. You can't just let Chinese food go to waste.
I could.
You're a monster, sir.
Nope, I've just seen what that entails.
Look, bro, you deep fry anything well enough, it's not a threat anymore.
That's not true.
You would know. That's terrifying.
And not even remotely true, but you tried your best.
I know. My life's a struggle. So we're going all over the nation today. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, none of these people are youths. They're all stupid.
Oh.
Well, one of these is a youth. We haven't got there yet. A stepdad got too drunk to drive. Then he made his 13-year-old stepdaughter drive him to a shop to buy ice cream, police say. Man 42 allegedly ordered the youngster to get behind the wheel on September 9th so he could indulge in a frozen treat from a store close to their home. And this is taking place in... I lost it. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You're just falling apart today.
I know. I'm sorry.
There's been
I was prepared. I was over prepared, but not prepared enough.
I'm saying you weren't ready. You weren't as ready as you thought you were.
I was more ready. Than
you've had a month and a half for this.
I know, right? Well, I've already forgot the stories. I just don't remember it anymore. The girl caught the attention of local police after she failed to yield for one of their cruisers, which had the right-of-way, and almost crashed into them. Officers pulled the SUV over and were stunned to discover how old the driver was. A police report explained the reason the legal outing. Said she was driving a stepfather to get ice cream because he was drunk.
Yeah.
He was arrested and charged with criminal negligence.
That still doesn't make it okay for her to be driving.
No. It's still illegal for her to drive. And I understand the impulse to you should never drink and drive for obvious reasons. They're so numerous. But
Right.
at the same time, you can't then ask a child to fucking drive you somewhere. I know you're drunk, but surely you're not this stupid. Well, obviously he is. He's in jail now.
Good.
Where he belongs, like the rest of the people, except for the guy that should have been lit on fire.
He should be dead. Going from stupid, we're going to talk about a real fucking hero.
So stupid.
No. This guy's a fucking hero. Also a Florida man.
Oh.
Shoplifter used Kool-Aid packets to ring up $994 in charges, sheriffs say.
I didn't see that. I heard about that.
A Florida man is accused of using 24-cent packets of Kool-Aid to rack up nearly $1,000 in fraudulent charges at a Walmart in North Naples.
Yep. What a smart man. That's actually really smart.
That is really fucking smart.
That is.
Deputies said Young scanned merchandise at the Walmart with Kool-Aid packets hidden in each hand. Each item rang up for 24 cents.
Mm-hmm.
The final bill ended up being $25. The goods were worth $994.13.
Uh-huh.
A loss prevention worker.
Oh, yeah.
So, here's my problem, right? Is these fuckers, like, automated all their lanes
Mm-hmm.
without a thought to being, oh, we just don't have to pay cashiers anymore.
Yep.
And then motherfuckers can just steal this shit.
Yep.
And the only reason he got caught is because the security guard that day was actually watching the fucking camera. A loss prevention worker at Walmart recognized him from a previous situation. She followed him around the store and watched him in the checkout lane. The worker said Young had took a soda and a fan from a shelf and returned them at customer service. After showing workers, there's a photo of the receipt on his phone. Shortly before deputies caught up with him, the investigator said Young left Walmart with a cart full of unpaid items, which included a $248 scooter, $160 worth of batteries, and a dual navigation system worth $120.
Mm-hmm.
But still, though, like, smart. Fucking smart.
We do not condone stealing. However,
If you're gonna be smart about it, fuck, go for it. If you got away with it, let me know. Share your secrets, like. Just kidding.
Yeah, don't actually do this. This is a good way
Don't.
to end up in jail.
Well, you can't do it now because the guy got caught, so
Yeah,
they're
he
gonna
got
be
caught,
looking for
so
it
now
now.
they know.
He
Now
gone.
they fucking know.
He got.
He fucked it up for the rest of us. Good job, asshole.
Fucking prick.
No, I can never do that, right?
Right. I wouldn't have been that smart to do that.
I would
I'd have
have.
never
Well,
thought
me
about that.
neither.
I'd have just kept doing the right thing.
Yeah, paying for stuff like you should do, huh?
Yeah, like
With the rest dumbasses.
yeah, right.
You mean you gotta pay full price? Fuck this shit.
Okay,
Right.
fucking
I
full
bought a
price.
coupon. God damn it.
Yeah, you want to see my coupon? It looks like a Kool-Aid pack. It's weird.
It's mind-blowing, I know. Hey, man, it's your guys' coupon. I don't ask questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Seriously though.
So, speaking of people having to pay a shit ton of money for goods, an American just had to pay $2,000 for boating over to Canada to see his girlfriend.
Yeah, 'cause you can't do that, right?
That is 110% illegal, yes. Americans aren't allowed to go anywhere. We are the plague bringers.
Well, there's that.
It didn't start here, but God did it spread.
We're bringing the heat.
Number one in plague deaths. Stares into the distance. Long distance relationships are hard at best of times, and even more so during the plague. But that isn't a good excuse why an American boated into Canada to see his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police said on Sunday They were patrolling the marine border in the southern Gulf region of British Columbia. They saw a boat out of Bellingham, Washington, anchored off the coast near Surrey. Surrey?
Siri?
Surrey. 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 Not to be confused with your iPhone person. On board, they met a man from Washington who had just picked up his girlfriend nearby. He did not report going into Canada and didn't follow our quarantine restrictions. They made him bring his date back to shore, and she has to self-isolate for 2 weeks. And then they arrested him for and fined him $1,000 for violating the Quarantine Act, and then $1,000 to get his boat back to leave Canada immediately.
Damn. Yeah, but Canadians don't want us there.
No, Canadians never want us there.
The Canadians are trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out a way to dig themselves like away from us and split into their own separate continent right now. That's what they're trying to do. They're like, if we dig far enough, we can make it. Don't worry.
They're gonna put a wall up for us.
Right.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
They're gonna have to put a wall.
Canada's too nice for us. To be honest.
They're like, we're sorry, but we don't want you here, you know? Sorry.
I'm sorry, but can you fuck off? That'd be appreciated. Thanks.
Like, I'm sorry, but...
Not to be mean, but you're gonna have to not. Okay, thanks.
Don't you know?
So here's a story that one just has to ask. How did we get here?
Oh.
And what a crazy conclusion. So Kansas, your neck of the woods, Nickole.
Right.
A teenage boy was naked and covered in ranch dressing, crashed a vehicle at a Kansas gas station early Saturday morning.
Yeah, I heard about this too.
The disturbance was reported to 911 at 3:30 in the morning.
Not a
The 17-year-old male was naked and under the influence of substances. They don't say what substances. They just says substances. He covered himself in ranch dressing, damaged property inside a business, ran outside, jumped into a running vehicle, and then crashed it into a nearby pillar.
Peeler?
Peeler.
Ratings getting hard, my boy.
That peeler. We're really, there's a lot of stories that we're trying to tell.
Yeah.
And anyway.
Deputies took him into custody and released him to his parents.
Why? They should have just kept him in jail.
Well,
You can't do anything stupid if they're in jail.
Yeah, they can.
I wouldn't want. If that was my son, I'd be like, keep him. I've clearly failed, so have fun.
I love how he's just like, I'm clearly a terrible parent. He can stay.
Right. Yeah, take him.
All right. I'm not going to click any of these, but here's some related stories from Kansas that are on the same page I'm looking at. Meth coated in mustard wrapped in plastic found in speaker during Kansas car stop. Overwhelming odor of air fresheners didn't keep Kansas troopers from finding cocaine.
Just like an unbelievably too many air fresheners to where it was obvious.
Yeah.
He just had it he just had like 12 of them on the fucking dash.
And then we got, with a box of donuts, a rapper who fled traffic stop turns himself into Kansas cops.
Good
Good times.
Good time.
Listen, Kansas people are stupid too.
Hey, happens.
There's stupid people in every state, but there's no stories like Florida. So,
speaking of Florida,
we'll
end on Travis's story, and we got to end on a Florida. We've had many great Floridas tonight.
I saw this. It had to be talked about.
This is great. I think
it had to be talked about.
Oh God!
If there's only one thing I've learned in my lifetime, it's that giving police a fake name doesn't work. Especially the name you give them is more toilet humor type.
Oh my God!
She had the police called on her because she was refusing to leave a mobile gas station. Wow, we got a lot of gas station stories tonight, man.
They should just light
Leave
them all
those
on
poor
fire and
bastards
get it over
alone,
with.
man.
They're just trying to live their life. That's why I wouldn't work at a gas station. For many.
That's why I don't like going to gas stations alone, because fucking shit like this happens.
Yeah. You know, that when people are going to fucking rob, just try to steal your fucking car.
Right.
They were processing her and she refused to provide a name to police. According to the criminal complaint, the police asked her multiple times for her name, but all she was saying is, "My name is my butt just farted."
Her name is My Butt Just Farted.
Her name is My Butt Just Farted.
She's on a lot of drugs.
Probably all of them. It gets better, though.
She found the drugs, for sure.
Officers identified her name due to the fact that her prints and pictures were in the system from several other arrests.
Yeah.
Well, that and the big-ass tattoo on her neck that said her fucking last name.
Oh my god.
Gutierrez.
Guerrero.
That was close. It was something
Guerrero.
like that. I took a shot. I knew it was one of those.
Officers noted that she was likely under the influence of drugs and/or alcohol.
And was my guess.
And/or.
With
I'm going with a little bit of A.
I'm going mixing that shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the moral of all of our podcasts are people are stupid, but some people are that next.
Kids.
Some people are just that next level. Like, I don't know. Did she think that was funny?
She had to think it's fucking hilarious.
But she's sitting there
If
laughing.
you're on enough drugs or alcohol, everything's fucking hilarious.
Okay, but like you guys laughed at it, so
Obviously, it was hilarious.
it was hilarious.
At how
But I also
stupid it
wasn't
was.
Under arrest.
I was
wasn't
laughing.
under arrest.
I was laughing at how stupid it was.
Right, that's what I would say too.
The truth is the truth, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not gonna magically change.
Yeah.
Magically delicious.
We don't have any Lucky Charms.
You
I
guys
do.
are ridiculous.
Listen,
Dude,
where are the
dude.
ridiculous ones?
I was at the store today, and they have Lucky Charms ice cream.
With like the marshmallows in it, I believe.
I don't know. I just said Lucky Charms.
Oh,
on them.
it would have
They
to.
have-
It would have to have the marshmallows in it.
They also have Lucky Charms hot cocoa.
Really?
Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense because it's not mushrooms. The mushrooms, the marshmallows.
Mushrooms. Don't do mushrooms, kids.
Clearly.
Got drugs on the mind today.
Nah.
Shrooms, bro.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
anybody got anything else?
Nope.
No.
We Listen, we tried our best. We had so many stories. Nickole didn't care. Listen to her.
She's having a good time, sir.
I'm-
She had input in everything.
I talked.
I talked. Leave me alone.
That's the bar of the podcast.
Yeah.
That is true. There's very minimum bar. It's like introduction, flame talks. We say some stuff and then we move on.
And that's it, exactly.
It's basically Flames podcast.
We should just rename it.
No, don't name it that. No.
Flames
No, I can't do
podcast.
this by myself.
Flame Will and sometimes Travis and Nickole podcast.
No, you don't have to do it by yourself. We'll still be here, but since you talk like 90% of it, it's basically your
we're
podcast, and then we chime in because that's the fun.
Look, bro, you said, hey, I'm not going to put any effort forth whatsoever in this podcast as far as topics. So I need
I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying that's what happens. I'm okay with it.
Travis, you listen to Travis and bad things happen. Now this is your podcast. Have fun.
I hope you've learned your fucking lesson.
No,
Don't ever listen to Travis.
I haven't learned a fucking thing.
Story of our lives, really.
Clearly,
Decisions were made.
But anyway, that's gonna do it for this podcast. No podcast next week, and then we'll see when the next one is. It depends on people's schedules. It's football season. So anyway,
next week is also my birthday, so yeah, we're not doing it then.
yeah, and I wasn't. Happy birthday to Nickole.
Happy birthday, Nickole.
Happy birthday to Nickole in the comments. If you commented, you're a legend for making it that far, because I don't know how you do it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Bye.